Have you ever wondered why some businesses survive major crises while others fail, even when they are in the same industry? The answer lies in how well they understand their environment. Today's businesses operate in ever-changing environment, one that is completely outside their control. Governments change laws, economies rise and fall, technology evolves, and customer preferences shift rapidly. Companies cannot control these forces, but they must adapt to them. In this video, we will explore external environment analysis, understand why it is critical for business success, and then break it down using a real life example of an airline, Ryanair, through pestle analysis. Businesses do not operate in isolation. They are influenced by two key environments. First is external environment. This includes factors outside the company, such as legislation, inflation, unemployment, automation, political instability, and technological change. External environment analysis helps firms identify opportunities, recognize threats, manage informed strategic decisions. Second is internal environment. This focuses on what's inside the company, its strengths, weaknesses, resources, capabilities. External analysis alone is not enough. To succeed, firms must also analyze their internal environment and then match their strengths to external opportunities while minimizing threats. Contingency theory. This alignment between internal and external environments is known as contingency theory. According to this theory, there is no single best way to manage a firm. Success depends upon how well a company adapts its internal structure to external conditions. That's why external environment analysis is mandatory for any organization aiming to achieve its objectives. Macro environment factors. The external environment is shaped by several macro level factors such as government regulations and wage policies, employment and welfare systems, availability of skilled labor, immigration policies, technological advancements, political uncertainty. These macro factors influence internal practices including organizational structure, job design, productivity, pay and performance systems. This relationship is explained by institutional theory and contingency theory. Now let's talk about pestle analysis, a popular tool used to analyze the external macro environment. Pestle stands for political factors, for example, government policies, taxation changes, foreign trade regulations, political risk in foreign markets, changes in trade blocs, economic factors, for example, business cycles, interest rates, personal disposable income, exchange rates, unemployment rates, GDP trends. Social factors, for example, population changes, income distribution, lifestyle changes, changes in culture and fashion. Technological factors, for example, new discoveries and technology developments, ICT innovations, increased spending on R&D. Environmental factors, for example, environmental protection regulations, energy consumption, global warming, waste disposal and recycling. Legal factors, for example, competition laws, health and safety laws, employment laws. Now let's understand pestle analysis with a real-life example of Ryanair. Airline industry is a very price-sensitive industry with a huge requirement of capital infusion, unstable government regulations, high taxation, etc. But at the same time, it is a fast and growing industry which focuses on low operating costs through its continuous improvement. Ryanair has a strategy which focuses on low fares, high customer services, high productivity, low customer cost, frequent point-to-point flights on short routes, low operating cost, high personal productivity, low airport access fees, maintaining safety and quality, internet to serve customers faster, and overall objective for growth through continuous improvement. With a real example of Ryanair airline, we will see how they achieved their strategy through external environment analysis. I will use pestle model as an example. Now let's see pestle analysis of Ryanair. Political factors. Ryanair faced strong union pressure and pilot strikes. To handle this, the company recognized trade unions, began negotiating agreements across different cultures, planned to train 450 new pilots, hired 1,000 additional pilots to avoid shortages during strikes. Unlike competitors like EasyJet, Ryanair focused on long-term solutions rather than reacting to crises. Brexit was another major political issue. To manage uncertainty, Ryanair planned to relocate 22% of its UK-based aircraft to Europe, applied early for a UK air operator certificate. This proactive planning reduced political risks. Economic factors. Fuel prices are one of the biggest costs in aviation. Ryanair managed this by operating high passenger volumes, signing fixed-price long-term contracts with external service providers, using secondary airports through growth contracts at low cost. Ryanair was one of the first airlines to earn extra income by charging separately for additional services like checked-in luggage, in-flight food and beverages, seat selection, travel insurance, car rental and accommodation. Its short-haul point-to-point routes help reduce costs related to meals, baggage transfers, and entertainment. However, rising fuel prices, personnel costs, safety regulations, and currency fluctuations remain ongoing challenges. Social factors. Airline is increasingly preferred because it is affordable, time efficient. Short-haul flights are especially popular. Ryanair capitalized on this trend by expanding short-haul routes, offering promotional fares, targeting business travelers. The company also maintains strict safety and quality standards, which strengthens customer trust and brand reputation. Technological factors. Ryanair invested heavily in digital innovation. Key initiatives include the My Ryanair platform, online booking and check-in, mobile apps, digital payment systems. These innovations improved customer experience and reduced operational costs. However, challenges such as cybersecurity, data protection, and system reliability remain critical concerns. Environmental factors. Ryanair is considered an industry leader in environmental efficiency. Its initiatives include investing in next-generation aircraft, reducing fuel burn per seat, maintaining high seat density and load factors, using underutilized regional airports, minimizing taxing and holding patterns. These steps reduce emissions and environmental impact while lowering costs. Legal factors. Operating across Europe means complying with different employment laws in each country. Ryanair issued contracts under local laws, faced complaints regarding flight delays, raised concerns with EU authorities and the UK CAA over air traffic control issues. Additionally, a potential increase in Irish corporation tax could increase operating costs. To conclude, businesses operate in an uncertain and dynamic environment. External environment analysis helps firms identify opportunities and threats. Internal analysis identifies strengths and weaknesses. Contingency theory emphasizes aligning both environments. Through pestle analysis, Ryanair successfully adapted its strategy to political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal forces, allowing it to maintain competitive advantage in a challenging industry. For your reference, the link to the Ryanair case study is given in the description below. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, Please like and subscribe. Write in the comment box if you want more real life videos like this.